Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna talk about Apex Legends ranked roles. Now, I'm not sure if this is a thing in the actual community, but I've thought of it and it's actually really smart. So how it works is there's three roles for each player. You have your movement person who gets you around the map. It has team rotation. Then there's your support who helps with supplies, healing or cover. And then there's your fragger, who's the person who helps you push. So either scans to know where they are, or puts down smoke so the enemy can't see you, that kind of stuff. So for each category, first of all, we got Octane in the movement category. So I'll go for the movement category, then the sport category, and then the fragger category. Some characters aren't that good in ranked, and so I'm not going to put them in. But I mean, you could put them in any category really. So Octane goes in the movement category because of his launchpad, and he also has his stim for himself. Then we have Wraith, who's also in that category because she could do a dimension rift, and she also has her Into the Void tactical. Then on top of those two, we got Valkyrie, who can also go in that category because of her ultimate Skyward dive, and she can use her passive by herself, which is useful. Then that's it for the movement category because no other character has team movement like that. The only other two characters I can think of are Loba with her tactical and Horizon with her tactical. But then again, those aren't really team rotation, so those don't really count. Next we got our support players. We got Gibby because of his tactical, Doma protection, gives cover. Then we got Lifeline with her passive and her tactical for healing. Then we also go over to Crypto, he's got his drone, meaning he can get banners and he can scan and he can just stay behind and support the team. Then we also got Watson with her fences and her ultimate, which gives a bit of health. We also got Rampart with her amped cover, and also you could say her ultimate works. It kind of does for support. And then last but not least, you got Caustic with his gas trap. Actually, no, you also got Loba with her ultimate black market, which gives the supplies. Now then, the fraggers. Fraggers I would go for pretty much everyone else. Bloodhound because he can track where people are. Then you got, oh, speaking of which, I forgot to mention, Pathfinder is also a moving character because of his zipline. Anyway, then you also have Bangalore because of her smoke. Then you got Revenant because of his death totem and silence. Then you got Seer because of pretty much all of the abilities where you can see where people are. Then you got your Fuse. Now I'm not 100% sure on Fuse, but to be honest, if I would have to put him anywhere, it would kinda have to be a support, just because he gives that backup fire with the grenades. But I'm still not that sure on Fuse. I wouldn't really use him. Same with Rampart and same with Caustic. But I mean, you can use them if you want. Horizon is a fragger just because she can get you that height. That height could be so important when pushing. And then of course she also got her ultimate where she can throw down a black hole, which is really useful against teams. Then you got, finally I think, you got Mirage because he can do decoys so you can see where the enemies are. And yep, that's about it. So I think that's every single character, and just for a few teams that work well, Revenant his totem is going to be, once you place his totem, you need to push because you got a time limit with that totem. So Octane is going to be really good for that launch pad, or if Wraith sets up her portal quick enough, or Pathfinder sets up his zipline. I wouldn't go for Valkyrie because that that Skywall dive is not worth Revenant's totem. Then on top you could get Gibby to protect the totem, or you could get Lifeline to put a heal drone back at the totem once everyone goes back to the totem, since you lose health. Another good combo is if you have Bloodhound, then you can do Bangalore. Bangalore you can count as a support character because of that smoke, but you could count her as a fragger because of how useful it is against enemies. But to be honest, it's more likely as a support. So you get Bloodhound, so he can scan through the smoke, and then you get someone else, I don't know, like Octane, who could chase down those enemies. Maybe, I'm not sure. Then you have Loba, and if you have a Loba, you should use Gibby to protect the dome. Now, you can also go for Loba, and then something like with Mirage, and then you go for Octane or Wraith. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter that much with Loba. She's a support. The best combo with Loba is Gibby Loba. If you want to see more Apex content like this, make sure to like the video and comment what kind of video you want next. Anyway, that's it. See you in the next one.